What is up, everybody? So it is January 2nd of 2026. Happy New Year to everybody. Um, this is day two of vlogging the new year. I uploaded my last one like 30 minutes after midnight. Told everybody Happy New Year. Want to check in with you guys. Yesterday, the reason that I filmed my vlog so early in the morning for the first was yesterday I spent most of my time out moving into my new place. Now, obviously, I'm at the office right now, so I'm not there yet. The backdrop from some of the stuff we do here. But yeah, I'm in the new place and I spent my first night there last night. So great, great, yay. Everybody likes it. Great way to start the new year was moving into my new place. Now, I still have some stuff at the old place and I still have to move it to finalize the move, but all the majority of the stuff's there. All my guitars are there. Well, not all of them. So, what what is going on? How is your new year going? Like I said, I don't know if these are going to be daily, but I just have this drive in me to keep putting them up, to keep doing them. So here we are. So I thought that today I'd just show you a couple things. One of them is actually the background photo for the channel. It's up there with the bass. I also have the bass here as well. But I want to show you a couple of my favorite things that I have at the office. So the first one, like I said, is this guy right here. Get back here if I can. This guy right here. This is the Tom DeLonge reissue of the Fender Stratocaster. And yes, I do have lights going. We're Stranger Things fan in this house. Stranger Things. Anyways, the backstory on this. When I was 14 years old, I started playing guitar. And for me, one of my biggest influences was Blink 182. It was Tom and his playing, Mark and the comedy. Just really loved the band. And I remember looking in, I think it was a Rolling Stone magazine, and they were playing at the Shoreline Amphitheater, Blink 182 was. And they had a picture of Tom on stage with this. Whee! I'm on a wheeled chair. I can do close ups and pan outs without touching the camera because I'm at the office. But it was this guitar right here. And I saw him playing it, and I said, wow. I was maybe 6 months into playing, and I had a nice Squire Affinity Stratocaster in Baltic Blue with a rosewood fretboard, and I remember it well. And one of the things that I liked about it was when I started out, Fender is known for having smaller headstocks, and now I know this is controversial. I know there are guys out there that don't think that big headstock, by the way, for those who don't know, this part right here, that they don't belong on Stratocasters. They're from a bad area. They're from a bad area. They're from Stratocaster Town. Watch out. Don't mess with those guys. They're from a bad era. And I don't believe that. If I had the money, I've played a few of them. I'd probably get a 70s original Stratocaster if I had the money. But I don't, because they keep going up every year. So anyways, the Squire had the big headstock, but it had 3 single coils. That's the thingies that, for people that don't know, the things right here that you see on guitars, they pick up the string vibrations and transfer it out to the amp. But this has one humbucker, the Seymour Duncan with the lights go down on the guitar. This has one humbucker, and this actually has one massive humbucker. This is a Seymour Duncan Invader SH pickup. Giant sound. Very modern sound since it uses ceramic pickups instead of Alnico. But and then it's a hardtail. There's no tremolo now. The Strat was originally released a hardtail, but then it came out with the tremolo, and that was the mind-blowing thing about it. But string through body. So anyways, getting back to it. I wanted it. And I remember that my dad, who's since passed away, rest in peace, Dad, we called Fender Custom Shop. And Fender Custom Shop said, hey, look, right now that's currently that. If you want that guitar, it's currently being used by this artist. We're really iffy on making it because it's his signature model. But if you want to spend, I think at the time it was $4,000, which now it'd probably be more like $7,000. If you want that guitar, we can take the placement of the knob and move it down, or we can add a tone knob, and then you can have it. But the price, we couldn't. Working class family couldn't afford it. But the guy said, if you just hold your horses, within the next year or so, Fender will be issuing a signature model. Now, this guy, and this isn't bragging because I'm very humble about the things I have, is over $1,000 now, and it's still made in Ensenada, Mexico. At the time when they released this model, the standard Stratocasters were $399, made in Mexico. I think it was $899 to $900 for a $899 $900. That's $1 difference. $899 to $999, just under $1,000 for an American Stratocaster. That shows you been playing for 26 years. 26 years I've been playing. So, anyways, yeah, this guitar I wanted, and they came out with them, and they $499, and I got the surf green one, and I saved all my allowance money. And then the worst part was they were back ordered because of the demand, and I had to wait like 6 months to get it. During that time, I did not know this. My mom ordered me the graffiti yellow version because I got the surf green version for myself. So that Christmas, I got the graffiti yellow version, and then for probably before Christmas, it finally arrived. So I got 2 Tom DeLonge Stratocasters. The sad part is I was young, and I was stupid, and I was dumb, and I parted them out, and I took the humbucker out and gave it to my friend who was eventually building guitars and all the good stuff, and I don't have anything to show for him, and I always was trying to recreate it. I have a Fender American Stratocaster, a Highway 1 that's about, I want to say like 20 years old now, with the nitro cellulose, and it's black, and I had the pick guard from one of these from before, and I turned it into, because it has a humbucker in the back, my own homemade version of it, and I had several variants. But anyways, I'm rambling because I like talking about guitars. They came out with this, and I got it, and the only thing that I've changed is I took the regular, just the clam, whatever they call it, string guide out, which is just bent piece of metal, and I put on a Charvel American roller, which is just, Charvel's just, right now it's just Fender, so Fender American roller for the string guide. Charvel black knob with a better knurled grip. It's hard to see, it's texture there, you can see in the light. They're the ones they have that are the Telecaster barrel knobs. They're all right. They just don't have the right grip. And then I went through and I changed all the screws to black because this has a different bridge than the original, the reissue does. And it's an American one, but it has these, came standard with these black screws and the black in there. So I just finished it out because when I was younger, I put a cheap black knob and cheap screws in it. So I wanted to recreate my childhood first guitar. Where's the pick that I ever played? So, you know, I was just playing around on the stuff. I'm glad I got it. So this is one of my favorite things. It's my favorite thing. I play the guitar. Not very good after 25 years. But it's more about the mental enjoyment and the fun times that we have. And so there's, you'll see this. I also have the Mark Hoppus bass, the new one, the Jag, not the original. So you'll see this guy around a lot. It's, like I said, it's in the cover photo. And the other favorite thing I want to showcase today before we get out of here, because you're watching my vlog, it's just my digital journal of life. I like to go thrifting. I like to go thrifting a lot. And anybody who knows that Star Wars has been so heavily digitally altered. The Hugh Pew Pewed first scene, these added things we don't need. You can't find the original versions unless you go online or you know somebody that has some original versions. And even these are THS digital mastered. But my other favorite thing I have in the office is the original 1995 VHS release in dang good condition of the Star Wars original trilogy. It has been THX mastered, but it's from 95. So they started selling these things and really pushing them out before they released the original series in the movie theater to kind of help hype up the prequels that were, Phantom Menace and stuff like that. So this was kind of the start of that. There's no digitally altered scenes in here, from what I'm aware, and I'm pretty sure on researching it that this is them. This is them. This is the last ones you could finally get before they changed and erased everything and made it different and added digital and added more stuff going on in the background. Those VHSs, even though they were getting towards the end, were released in 97. And I used to have a sealed just copy of the original one. Yes, the original. It's backwards. I'm looking at things backwards. The original one, still sealed, but it was digitally altered. They had the lady singing in the cantina that was just like way too out of line for me. So anyways, original Star Wars, not the original, but the last time on VHS you could buy the original series without it being fakery. So I think this is pretty cool. I like to have them around. And I'm obviously, I'm an amateur sleuth, but I did research these literally right there in the thrift shop, and they're like, yep, these are the last ones you could get in 95. If you bought this set that looked exactly the same in 97, they had already toyed with it. So, yeah. That's one of the things I like here. And then also my Stratocaster. So it is January 2nd. I've moved into my new place. I will showcase that soon once I have everything set up the way I want it. But hey, thanks for showing up today. This is me doing me, you doing you, and we go do things together, don't we? So just subscribe or do something. Watch, give it a thumbs up. Do what you want. But yeah, starting the new year out right, we'll go through and showcase stuff. I'm a collector of many things, so you'll see a lot of the cool stuff that I have. Thank you guys for tuning in. Probably gonna upload again tomorrow. Maybe show you the place. It's just like I said, it's from basement to basement, still basement living, but that is very doable in the Midwest, and it's not the worst. It's very cheap rent, which is. I need to save money so I can get a good car so that we can start going on more adventures and I don't just have to stay mobile. So anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next vlog. I used to say this was Guy on an Adventure over and out. Like I don't know it yet. We'll figure it out together. Bye, guys.